fading in my hand, a ghost of us on some forgotten sand. I hear you laugh in every passing train, a bittersweet and echoing refrain. The years roll by like tires on the street, but some old wounds they never know defeat. I thought our love was built of stronger stuff, but even iron rusts when times get rough. We were still in summer rain, a promise made to fight the pain. Now I'm just a broken chain in the storm that remains, still in summer rain. I chased the neon, drowned it in the noise, to kill the memory of all our stolen joys. But in the silence when the band's all gone, your melody is all I'm holding on. The years roll by like tires on the street, but some old wounds they never know defeat. I thought our love was built of stronger stuff, but even iron rusts when times get rough. We were still in summer rain, a promise made to fight the pain. Now I'm just a broken chain in the storm that remains, still in summer rain. The fire's cold, the anvil's worn and still, a testament to an unfinished will. This heart's a forge where only shadows burn, for a love that never learned to turn. We were still in summer rain, a promise made to fight the pain. Now I'm just a broken chain in the storm that remains. We were still swore to fight the pain. I'm just a broken chain in the cold, cold rain, still in summer rain.
They said the map was written in the stone, a straight and narrow path I had to own. They drew the lines and told me where to stand, with empty promises and shifting sand. Well, I can feel the thunder in my veins, a different rhythm breaking all these chains. The door is closed, the lock is turning old. My story's mine, and now it must be told. I'm chasing the fading light, leaving the fear behind tonight. No more living in this shade out. This road is mine, I swear it. Chasing the fading light. I packed the doubts like dust into a case, and set my sights in some uncharted space. The rearview mirror holds a ghost of me. The man they wanted, not the man I'd be. Well, I can feel the thunder in my veins, a different rhythm breaking all these chains. The door is closed, the lock is turning, no. My story's mine, and now it must be told. I'm chasing the fading light, leaving the fear behind tonight. No more living in their shadow. This road is mine, I swear it. Chasing, fading light. The horizon calls with an unknown name. Through every storm the fire remains the same. I may not know just where this highway ends, but I won't break. I'll rise and fight again. I'm chasing the fading light, leaving the fear behind tonight. No more living in their shadow. This road is mine, I swear it. Chasing the light, leaving the fear behind tonight. This road is mine, I swear it. Chasing the fading light.
They counted me out when the flames grew high. Just another dream left to burn and die. I watched the walls of my own design turn to smoke against the blood-red sky. But in the ashes something stirred awake. A final stand, this tired soul would take. A heartbeat pounding like a battle drum. The final chapter had not yet come. I am a 40X in the rain, rising up through the pain. From the dust I break the chain. I am a 40X in the rain. The whispers told me I should just concede, to plant a garden from a barren seed. But in the silence I found my own sound, a strength in me I never knew was found. But in the ashes something stirred awake. A final stand, this tired soul would take. A heartbeat pounding like a battle drum. The final chapter had not yet come. I am a 40X in the rain, rising up through the pain. From the dust I break the chain. I am a 40X in the rain. The fire forged the strongest steel inside. No more in shadow will I ever hide. With every drop I watch the past away, to claim the throne of my own yesterday. The chain, I'm a fighter.
jacket in the back of the hall. Still smells of smoke from that last curtain call. The tickets are faded, the inks are running blue, to a night we swore we'd always get back to. We were kings of the weekend, lords of the night, chasing a feeling, holding on tight. But the music gets quieter, the crowd disappears, and you're left with the echo of all those lost years. Do you remember when the thunder sleeps, the promises made, the vows we kept, holding the line when the world came apart, with nothing but faith and a rebel heart? When the thunder each other when the walls caved in, two against everything, determined to win. Shared one last cigarette, stared down the dome, the kind of togetherness you can't build upon. We were kings of the weekend, lords of the night, chasing a feeling, holding on tight. But the music gets quieter, the crowd disappears, and you're left with the echo of all those lost years. Do you remember when the thunder sleeps, the promises made, the vows we kept, holding the line when the world came apart, with nothing but faith and a rebel heart? When the thunder sleeps, fire's just embers, but the heat's still there, a silent reminder of how much we dare. We may walk different roads beneath the same sky, but that bond never breaks, and it never dies. Do you remember when the thunder sleeps, the promises made, the vows we kept, holding the line when the world came apart, with nothing but faith and a rebel heart? Yeah, when the thunder sleeps, the vows we kept, holding the line. When the thunder sleeps. We stole the keys to our romance machine, a tank of gas and a 17 dream. The radio screamed with a hungry beat, I'm burning rubber and rebellious feet. The street lights blurred to a golden stream. We were louder than life, or so it seemed. We swore that feeling will never grow old, with hearts of fire in the midnight cold. We were the kings of Echo Street, where the night and the air slow meet. We ruled the summer, young and wild and free. The kings wanting more. We were the kings of Echo Street, where the night and the asphalt meets. We ruled the summer, young and wild and free. Yeah, the kings of it. We were the kings of Echo Street, where the night and the asphalt meet. Young and wild and free. The kings of Echo Street.
I saw your face in a crowded room tonight, a flash of gold in the ordinary light. A decade vanished in a single beat, my heart remembering what it means to feel the heat. They said we were a fire that burned too bright, a reckless storm in the calm of night. But I never signed that treaty of retreat. Some promises are written in the beat. I swore I'd hold the light and never let it go. I've made it in the thunder so the whole world would know. If the road brings you back to me, I'll be standing in the rain. I swore I'd hold the lightning. I'd do it all again. I chased the echoes down 1,000 different streets, tried to bury what this stubborn heart repeats. But every sunset, every storm-tossed sky just asked the question I could never deny. They said we were a fire that burned too bright, a reckless storm in the calm of night. But I never signed that treaty of retreat. Some promises are written in the beat. I swore I'd hold the light and never let it go. I've all made it in the thunder so the whole world would know. If the road brings you back to me, I'll be standing in the rain. I swore I'd hold the light and I'd do it all again. Let the doubters call it madness, let the wise men disagree. There's a truth that's louder than their reality. Some loves are forcing tempests, meant to weather any storm. This is the hill where I was born. Never let it go. Find me in the thunder so the whole world would know. If the road brings you back to me, I'll be standing in the rain. I'll be swore I'd hold the light. I swore I'd hold the light and never let it go. I've all made it go. I'll be standing in the rain. I swore I'd hold the lightning. I'd do it all again.
The diner's empty, just the coffee steam, and the ghost of you inside a 19-year-old dream. I traced your number on this napkin once again, a faded habit I just can't explain. They They said some bridges burn too fast to cross, and loving you would be my final loss. But a promise ain't a thing that time erodes. It just gets heavier on these back roads. All I got is rust and a vow, a beat apart that remembers how to stand its ground and shout it out loud. That some fires burn when the rain comes down. Rust and a vow. I heard you're living in some city by the sea, with a different name and a new philosophy. But I'm still here beneath this same old sky, with the same old truth I could never deny. They said some bridges burn too fast to cross, and loving you would be my final loss. But a promise ain't a thing that time erodes. It just gets heavier on these back roads. All I got is rust and a vow, a beat apart that remembers how to stand its ground and shout it out loud. That some fires burn when the rain comes down. Rust and a vow. Let the seasons change, let the paint all peel. There's a foundation here that's solid steel. What we built wasn't meant to wash away. I'm still believing in yesterday. All I got is rust and a vow, a beat apart that remembers how to stand its ground and shout it out loud. That some fires burn when the rain comes down. A beat apart that remembers how to stand its ground and shout it out loud. That some fires burn when the rain comes down. Rust and a vow, a heart that remembers how. Shout it out loud when the rain comes down. Rust and a vow. I had my map, my exit strategy, a solo mission, just my ghost and me. A rented room, a suitcase full of doubt. The lights were just a blur from looking out. I wasn't searching, wasn't waiting for a sign, just killing time in some forgotten dive. Then you walked in with your rain-soaked hair and smiling through a wrench in my well-planned mile. You were in full data, a wrong turn I was meant to make, a sudden sun through a great hour, a risk I had to take, a beautiful data. We talked till dawn on a cracked vinyl booth, traded broken dreams and awkward truths. You saw the cracks behind my cool disguise and didn't look away with knowing eyes. I wasn't searching, wasn't waiting for a sign, just killing time in some forgotten dive. Then you walked in with your rain-soaked hair and smiling through a wrench in my well-planned mile. You were a beautiful
blinds again. Just me, the silence, and the weight of where we've been. I'm dialing numbers I swore I'd forget. There's things I left unsaid, and I'm drowning in regret. We built a fortress, then we threw the stones. Two stubborn hearts, turning love to bones. But in this quiet, stripped of all the lies, a single truth is burning in my eyes. It's 3 a.m. and honest, and I'm not running anymore. I'm calling through the static and kicking down the door. If this fight's worth having, then it's worth the war. Hey, 3 a.m. and honest, I remember us against the world, a reckless shouting flame. We got so good at taking aim, we forgot why we came. I trade 1,000 easy wins for one more shot at us, for the beautiful and broken mess that built this kind of trust. We built a fortress, then we threw the stones. Two stubborn hearts, turning love to bones. But in this quiet, stripped of all the lies, a single truth is burning in my eyes. It's 3 a.m. and honest, and I'm not running anymore. I'm calling through the static and kicking down the door. If this fight's worth having, then it's worth the war. At 3 a.m. and honest, let the wreckage be our foundation, let the scars be our map. I'm done with counting all the reasons, I'm done with looking back. Some fires don't go out, they just learn how to burn. It's a lesson I was too damn stubborn to learn. It's 3 a.m. and honest, and I'm not running anymore. I'm calling through the static and kicking down the door. If this fight's worth having, then it's worth the war. Yeah, 3 a.m. and honest, I'm not running anymore. Kicking down the door. As far as the war, at 3 a.m. and honest. I was sifting through the wreckage of my own grand design, a junkyard king of broken dreams and sour wine. The future was a rumor, just a ghost upon the air. I'd given up on finding any treasure there. Then I saw you standing in the unforgiving light, not looking for a savior, just standing your own fight. Yeah. With a quiet kind of thunder and a strength you couldn't hide, you walked right through the ruins I was trying to hide inside. You're a diamond in the deep red, a miracle I never dared to see, a love that's forgetting the fire and the fray. I'll fight the world to make you wanna stay. A diamond in the deep red. We don't need a castle, just a patch of solid ground, where two scarred hearts can make a new and different sound. We'll build it from the pieces that the world has thrown away, and write a better ending, starting here today. Then I saw you standing in the unforgiving light, not looking for a savior, just standing your own fight. With a quiet kind of thunder You're a diamond in the deep red, a miracle I never dared to see. A love that's forgetting the fire and the fray. I'll fight the world to make you wanna stay. A diamond in the deep red, I never dared to see. In the fire and the fray. A diamond in the deep res.
They drew a line in the red Georgia clay, said this is your life, this is where you'll stay. With a factory whistle and a rusty plow, a future written on a furrowed brow. But I felt the thunder in the summer heat, a restless rhythm in my two-tone feet. That fence line started feeling like a cage, turning a youngin's fire into middle age. We're gonna burn the fences down, let the wild wind have this town. No more living in someone else's shade. We made the promise, now the deed is paid. Burn the fences down. I saw my daddy's dreams hang on the wall, just faded pictures, promises and all. A lifetime of I can'ts and maybe next year's, washed out by a million silent tears. But I felt the thunder in the summer heat, a restless rhythm in my two-tone feet. The fence line started feeling like a cage, turning a youngin's fire into middle age. We're gonna burn the fences down, let the wild wind have this town. No more living in someone else's shade. We made the promise, now the dignity is paid. Burn the fences down. The past can't hold a heart that's learned to fly. I'm taking my freedom from that same old sky. The road is calling with a rebel sound, and I'm leaving nothing but ashes on the ground. We're gonna burn the fences down, let the wild wind have this town. No more living in someone else's shade. We made the promise, now the deputy is paid. Yeah, burn the fences down. Burn the fences down. Now the deputy is paid. Burn the fences down. They lined us up in the gymnasium hall, told us our places, warned us not to fall. A future stamped and numbered, neat and clean. The dullest damn ambition I had ever seen. I looked around at all the lowered eyes, the swallowed dreams beneath those fluorescent skies. And something cracked inside me, hard and deep, a vow that I was gonna fight, not sleep. I started a one-man revolution, a single voice against the lies, with nothing but a guitar and a conviction, a fire behind my eyes. A one-man parking lot my battle zone. The teachers shook their heads, the kids just stared. But in that noise I found a soul I dared. I looked around at all the lowered eyes, the swallowed dreams beneath those fluorescent skies. And something cracked inside me hard and deep, a vow that I was gonna fight, not sleep. I started a one-man revolution, a single voice against the lies, with nothing but a guitar and conviction. The fire behind my eyes, a one-man revolution. They said I'd never make it, said I'd fade away, just another rebel with too much to say. But a single spark can start a prairie fire and feed a solitary burning desire. I started a one-man revolution, a single voice against the lies, with nothing but a guitar and conviction. A fire behind my eyes, yeah. One voice against the lies, a fire behind my eyes, a one-man revolution.
I was alive while sparking on the floor, a danger to myself and nothing more. All my connections shorted out and frayed, a solo circuit in the mess I made. Then you walked in, out with a gentle touch, but with a voltage that I needed so much. You didn't fix me, didn't try to rearrange, just grabbed the other end and met my strange. Now we're tangled in the wires, a beautiful electric mess, two broken halves of dyed white, put together under pressure and stress, tangled in the wires. They said we burn too fast, a flash in the pan, too damaged goods, no sensible plan. But in the chaos, in the noisy hum, we found a frequency that deaf and dumb too. Then you walked in, not with a gentle touch, but with a voltage that I needed so much. You didn't fix me, didn't try to rearrange, just grabbed the other end and met my strange. Now we're tangled in the wires, a beautiful electric mess, two broken halves of dyed white, put together under pressure and stress, tangled in the wires. Let the safe world have their simple, steady light. We'll burn in colors that terrify the night. This ain't a peace treaty, it's a declaration, a raw, surviving, glorious conflagration. Now we're tangled in the wires, a beautiful electric mess, two broken halves of dyed, put together under pressure and stress, tangled in the wires, an electric mess, under pressure and stress, tangled in the wires.
We stole that car with a coat hanger prayer, two tank of gas and not a single care. The map was blank, the destination none, just chasing the horizon in the summer sun. They said we'd crash and burn, come crawling home, two foolish kids too reckless to be grown. But in that dust beneath that endless blue, a different different kind of wisdom broke on through. That was the road that made us, the gravel and the glory in the dust. Every wrong turn, every breakdown, every fight was forgetting our rebellious life. The road that made us. We slept in fields and talked beneath the stars, mended dreams with tape on old guitar scars, shared our last dime for a burger and some fries, with the whole world waiting in our hungry eyes. They said we'd crash and burn, come crawling home, two foolish kids, too reckless to be grown. But in that dust, beneath that endless blue, a different kind of wisdom broke on through. That was the road that made us, the gravel and the glory in the dust. Every wrong turn, every breakdown, every fight was forgetting our rebellious life. The road that made us, yeah. We didn't find a treasure, not in gold or fame, just the unshakable knowledge of our own true name. That the journey is the trophy, the scar is the prize, the fire in your spirit that never dies. That was the road that made us, the gravel and the glory in the dust. Every wrong turn, every breakdown, every fight, the forgetting our rebellious life, yeah.
They said we were a phase, a fever in the blood, a reckless youthful fire, drowned in winter's flood. They drew their lines and told me where I ought to stand, to be a proper man upon their well-planned land. But I have held the lightning, I have known the storm. A love like ours was never built to be the norm. So let the seasons change, let all their clocks unwind. My heart beats to a rhythm they will never find. I'll stand against the grain of time for a love that's everlasting and true. I don't need their blessing, I don't need their sign. My rebellion, my redemption is you. Against the grain of time, I see you in the sunrise, in the evening side, a constant in the chaos, the answer to my why. They think that I am stubborn, that I'm holding on to pride, but they don't feel the anchor that you are inside. But I have held the lightning, I have known the storm. A love like ours was never built to be the norm. So let the seasons change, let all their clocks unwind. My heart beats to a rhythm they will never find. I'll stand against the grain of time for a love that's everlasting and true. I don't need their blessing, I don't need their sign. My rebellion, my redemption is you. Against the grain of time, let the world roll down the mountains, let the rivers change their course. Some things are carved in bedrock with an elemental force. This isn't isn't just a memory, it's a battle cry that rings for the timeless, tender, terrifying truth that true love brings. I'll stand against the grain of time for a love that's everlasting and true. I don't need their blessing, I don't need their sign. My rebellion, my redemption is you. Yeah, against the grain of time, everlasting, green and true. My redemption is you. Against the grain of time.
Boxed your letters up and sold the chair. Tried to bleach the memory from the air. Painted every wall a different shade of gray to match the weather since you went away. But in the silence when the noise all dies, a phantom melody begins to rise. It's not a ghost that's haunting me, you see. It's just the man I promised you I'd be. And the echo never fades. The vow I made in the heat, it just gets louder in the empty space. A heartbeat on repeat, the echo never fades. I hear it in the rain, a certain rhythm on the pain, in the way a stranger says your name. It's in the highways hum, a destination yet to come, a battle cry that's turned into a drum. But in the silence when the noise all dies, a phantom melody begins to rise. It's not a ghost that's haunting me, you see. It's just the man I promised you I'd be. And the echo never fades. The vow I made in the heat, it just gets louder in the empty space. A heartbeat on repeat, the echo never fades. They say let go, move on, it's just a scar. But some cuts go so deep, they define who you are. This isn't weakness, it's a stubborn, solid stone. A love I carry even when I carry it alone. And the echo never fades. The vow I made in the heat, it just gets louder in the empty space. A heartbeat on repeat, the echo never fades. The vow I made in the heat, the empty space. The echo never fades. The echo never fades. The diesel hums a lullaby through another state line, another motel ceiling, another cheap red wine. The crowds of blur faces in a haze of smoke and light. Then the silence comes like thunder in the dead of night. And in that quiet, when the glamour's wearing thin, it ain't the fame I'm missing, it's the peace I had with you within. They say this life will break you, bend you till you snap, but it's the thought of you that keeps me from looking back. I carry a mile-monger heart, every mile takes me
see you smiling every sunrise on the open plain. I feel your hand in mine through every bump of driving rain. This highway's my confession, these white lines are my prayer, that you'll be waiting when I finally get there. And in that quiet, when the glamour's wearing thin, it ain't the fame I'm missing, it's the peace I had with you within. They say this life will break you, bend you till you snap, but it's the thought of you that keeps me from looking back. I carry a mile-marker heart, every mile takes me farther, but we're never apart. A promise made in the rearview, sealed with a kiss. I'm doing this for us, for a moment like this. Mile-marker heart, let the road be long, let the nights be cold and deep. This vow I made is one I was born to keep. Some loves are built for comfort, some are built to roam, but mine's a gypsy heart that always knows its home. I carry a mile-marker heart, every mile takes me farther, but we're never apart. A promise made in the rearview, sealed with a kiss. I'm doing this for us, for a moment like this. Mile-marker heart. Mile-marker heart. The factory whistle blew an hour ago. Same old tired faces in the same old afterglow. Heading to the same bar on the same worn-out street, where the dreams go to drown in a $3 seat. But I feel a rumble in the pavement tonight, a different kind of hunger in the neon light. Not for forgetting, but for something real, a chance to remember how a broken heart can feel. We're gonna have a Main Street revolver, shake the dust off these sagging floors, with a gift screaming, a bass that's driving, kicking down the doors. Main Street revival. Old man Jenkins said we're wasting our time, said the spirit left this town in '59. But I see it in the eyes of the kids leaning on their cars. They're looking for a beacon in these faded dying stars. But I feel a rumble in the pavement tonight, a different kind of hunger in the neon light. Not for forgetting, but for something real, a chance to remember how a broken heart can feel. We were gonna have a Main Street revival, shake the dust off these sagging floors, with a guest screaming, a bass that's driving, kicking down the doors. Main Street revival. We ain't saving souls, we're just setting spirits free, with a three-chord truth that everyone can see, that a Friday night can be a revolution start, with a backbeat pounding in a stubborn, hopeful heart. We're gonna have a Main Street revival, shake the dust off these sagging floors, with a guest screaming, a bass that's driving, kicking down the door. Main Street revival.
This town's a postcard stuck on repeat. Same old faces on the same old street. I'm staring at the water tower's fading name and feeling like I'm drowning in the frame. But tonight, the air feels charged and strange. The silent voices calling for a change. I can hear the highway like a distant song, telling me the place I am is wrong. I'm heading for the edge of the neon sky, where the dreams you chase don't have to die, leaving nothing but dust and a waving goodbye on the edge of the neon sky. Ooh. Pack my guitar and a photograph of who I was on this forgotten path. The rearview mirror holds a ghost of me, but the windshield shows who I'm gonna be. But tonight, the air feels charged and strange. The silent voices calling for a change. I can hear the highway like a distant song, telling me the place I am is wrong. I'm heading for the edge of the neon sky, where the dreams you chase don't have to die, leaving nothing but dust and a waving goodbye on the edge of the neon sky. They can keep the safety, the guaranteed defeat. I'm trading solid ground for the rhythm of the street. The future's just a question mark and lights up ahead, and I'm gonna chase it till my heart drops dead. I'm heading for the edge of the neon sky, where the dreams you chase don't have to die, leaving nothing but dust and a waving goodbye on the edge of the neon sky. The neon sky, where the trees don't die. Oh, waving goodbye on the edge of the neon sky.
The Greyhound rolling on a midnight rain. Same old station, different kind of pain. I left here broken, nothing but my name. A shadow chasing fortune, swallowed by the flame. I wore the miles like chains, I wore the city's grind. Played 1,000 empty rooms and wasted precious time. But in every stranger's face and every lonely light, I carried just one ever through the endless night. To keep the home fires burning, there was the vow I swore. Through every crash and every crashing wave, that's what I was fighting for. Home fires burning, Ooh. I see the old house standing on the hill, a silhouette against the morning, silent and still. The porch lights on, a fainting golden star, a beacon telling me I haven't come this far. I wore the miles like chains, I wore the city's grind. Played 1,000 empty rooms and wasted precious time. But in every stranger's face and every lonely light, I carried just one ever through the endless night. To keep the home fires burning, that was the vow I swore.
was the one back home to me, to keep the home fires burning. That was the vow I swore, through every crash and every crashing wave. That's what I was fighting for. The fire's burning, the fire's burning, yeah. Home fire's burning, home fire's burning. The bus smells of leather, stale smoke and dreams, a rattling kingdom powered by gasoline. We count the pennies, we patch the tires, feeding the hunger of these six-string fires. They said get a real job, hang up the axe, walk the straight line, never look back. But this highway's a sermon, these wheels are a prayer, and freedom's a destination that's always out there. It's grease and glory, baby, grease and glory. The only life we know, the only true story. From Birmingham to Bakersfield, we enter the call with a broken ticket chain and nothing at it all. Grease and glory. We play the dice where the beer's always warm, weather the silence, wait out the storm. But for that one night, when the crowd starts to roar, every busted knuckle was worth fighting for. Oh, they said get a real job, hang up the axe, walk the straight line, never look back. But this highway's a sermon, these wheels are a prayer, and freedom's a destination that's always out there. It's grease and glory, baby, grease and glory. The only life we know, the only true story. From Birmingham to Bakersfield, we answer the call with a broken gets chained and nothing at all. Grease and glory, yeah. We broke the chains of a 9-to-5 fate, traded security for rolling the dice at the garden gate. This ain't a job, it's a baptism in sound, leaving a mark on every lost and found town. It's grease and glory, baby, grease and glory. The only life we know, the only true story. From Birmingham to Bakersfield, we answer the call with a broken gets chained and nothing at all. Grease and glory, oh, the only true story. We answer the call with nothing at all. Grease and glory.
They handed me a script when I was 17, a prefab future on a black and white screen, a cubicle kingdom, a pension plan dream. But it felt like a cage, not a winning team. I heard a different rhythm in my rebel blood, a siren song rising from the mud. So I took their blueprint, tore it in two, and started scribbling my own point of view. I'm riding in a unwritten highway, a road with no name, no guarantee. Every mile is a question, every turn is a Betty, the greatest story they have in a written, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. safety net below, no map in my hand, just the fire of a promise and a makeshift plan. The doubters are shouting from the sidelines gloom, but their voices just fade in the roar of the engine's boom. I heard a different rhythm in my rebel blood, a siren song rising from the mud. So I took the blueprint, tore it in two, and started scribbling my own point of view. I'm riding in a wedding highway, a road with no name, no guarantee. Every mile is a question, every turn is a bet. The greatest story they have with reds in the air. One red and highway, one red and highway. Oh, I might crash and burn, I might lose my way, but I'd rather blaze out than in their shadow stay. This ink is my courage, this wheel is my pen, and I'm writing my legend all over again. I'm riding in a UN highway, a road with no name, no guarantee. Every mile is a question, every turn is a bet. The greatest story they have, it reds in the air. One red and highway, one red and highway. No guarantee, every turn is a bet. They haven't read it yet. Unread and highway. Unread and highway.
I'm pointing this car west with the radio dead. Nothing in the mirror but the words I left unsaid. The city's just a bruise of light, fading in the haze. I'm chasing the horizon of my better days. They say to cut your losses, let the past recede, but you're not a memory, you're a permanent bleed. A compass with no north, just a spin in my chest, a reason for this endless, restless quest. You're the ghost in the headlights, the reason I can't stop. Every exit's just an entrance to what I haven't got. I'm driving on a promise that the road might bring you back. Just a ghost in the headlights on a one-way train. I pass a million faces in a blur of chrome and glass. None of them are you, so I just press on the gas. This highway's my confession, every mile a regret, a gamble that I haven't lost entirely yet. They say to cut your losses, let the past recede, but you're not a memory, you're a permanent bleed. A compass with no north, just a spin in my chest, a reason for this endless, restless quest. You're the ghost in the headlights, the reason I can't stop. Every exit's just an entrance to what I haven't got. I'm driving on a promise that the road might bring you back. Just a ghost in the headlights on a one-way train. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe I'm insane, chasing a reflection in the midnight rain. But a love that real don't just dissolve in time. It becomes the fuel, it becomes the dotted line. You're the ghost in the headlights, the reason I can't stop. Every exit's just an entrance to what I haven't got. I'm driving on a promise that the road might bring you back. Just a ghost in the headlights on a one-way train. Oh yeah, ghost in the headlights, ghost in the headlights. I can't stop, the reason I can't stop. The road might bring you back on a one-way track. Ghost in the
box is crying, a steel guitar tune, and I'm nursing this whiskey beneath a lonely moon. I've dialed your number 7 times tonight, my finger on the button, caught between wrong and right. I know I said some things that can't be unsaid, let my pride do the talking while my heart bled. But this silence is louder than any shout, and I'm drowning in a river of my own doubt. All I need is whiskey and a wire, one more shot at fanning this dying fire. I'm calling through the static, baby, can you hear? I'm sorry's on the line and every word is clear. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, oh. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, oh. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, oh, oh. I remember dancing on a sawdust floor, a love so strong it didn't need a lock on the door. But I let the world in with its poison and lies, and watched the light fade from your beautiful eyes. I know I said some things that can't be unsaid, let my pride do the talking while my heart bled. But this silence is louder than any shout, and I'm drowning in a river of my own doubt. All I need is whiskey and a wire, one more shot of fanning this dying fire. I'm calling through the steady, baby, can you hear? I'm sorry's on the line and every word is clear. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, oh. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, oh. Whiskey and a wire, fire, oh, 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 oh. I ain't too proud to beg, I ain't too broken to fight. You're the only truth I've known in a world of black and white. So let this call be the first step on the long road back. I'm laying down my weapons, I'm calling off the attack. All I need is whiskey and a wire, one more shot of fanning this dying fire. I'm calling through the steady, baby, can you hear? I'm sorry's on the line and every word is clear. Yeah, whiskey and a wire.
Found your old jean jacket hanging in the back of my closet. Still smells of your perfume and the smoke from the bonfire, we lost it. A ticket stub from a band that doesn't even play anymore, pressed in a book like a secret behind a locked door. We were gasoline and matches, a Saturday night scream, a beautiful disaster, living out a teenage dream. But the world got complicated and we got in the way of a simple, stupid magic we made every day. It was faded to lace, two hearts leaving nothing to waste, a promise written in the stars' embrace. I can still see your face in faded to lace. I drive by the diner where we talk until dawn. The neon's still broken, but the memory's still on. I wonder if you ever think of those reckless, endless nights before we started building walls instead of chasing lights. We were gasoline and matches, a Saturday